Perhaps the kindness and good cheer results from a lifestyle that's far removed from Western ways. This seems to be especially true of Madagascar's more remote areas, communities with little contact with the rest of the world. In these areas, one breathes the calm air of a primeval civilization in which the village functions as the essential organ of cooperation. While the men of the village take on the sea in their primitive pirogues, Hur keenly observes the art of fishing that the women practice from the sands.
The people fishing there, the small fishes, but they are in a work with cooperation. It looks very fantastic.
The women wade into the sea up to their waists and spread out a net along the beach. They hit the water with their hands, gradually tighten the net, and in the end, lead the fish into the mouth of the trap. The young ones are in charge of burying the fish in the sand, thus protecting them from the sun. Faced with our presence on the scene, the women and children ask us for gifts as a way of repaying their hospitality.
Like this?
Hur offers a woman a handkerchief for protecting her baby's bare head from the sun. The children mark the location of the fish that they will gather later. This is a collective endeavor that, to Western eyes, reveals a new dimension of what we call work. We're off again in Ludo's boat, heading slowly but surely to deeper waters in search of new fish. On this occasion, we'll do some jigging at lower depths. We cast our rods, hoping that the lures will do their job. Although we're the ones who do the actual work, not the lures. And we're not exactly talking about light work.
Jigging is very hard here because we are jigging in very deep. It's nearly more than 100 meters, so it's really difficult. It's so tired. So tired.
If the fish lend a hand, the exhausting effort pays off in satisfaction. And that would seem to be the case.
Gracias, Manuel. Wow. Okay. Oh, qué bonito, tío.
Madagaskar'da çok çeşitli balık türleri var. Şimdiye kadar görmediğimiz çeşitler. Burada profesyonel balıkçılığın olmadığından dolayı denizler balıkla dolu.
The fish begin to cooperate, and the bites keep coming.
Yo creo que hay muchísima cantidad de pescado. Entonces yo creo que incluso puede llegar a resultar ser fácil, porque yo sin haber hecho nunca jigging pesado ni jigging vertical, sin conseguir una buena técnica, porque no soy capaz me es imposible poder agarrar esas cañas tan gordas y esos equipos tan pesados, sin conseguir una buena técnica de movimiento de jig, he conseguido buenas capturas.
Gracias, tío, por esta pelea, tío.
Cuando quieras.
Va. Cuidado con la línea, José.
El GT, desde luego, es lo que yo me esperaba, porque presenta una pelea muy potente. Son tirones, recuperas línea, vuelve a sacarte línea. Puede llegar a ser un poco desmoralizante de que no lo das acercado, pero bueno, que es impresionante.
GT! Yes. GM Traveling!
Gerçekten ciddi bir hobi ve her geçen gün bu hobiyle ilgili beklentileriniz daha fazla artmakta. Daha fazla şey istemektesiniz ve sonuçta sizi bu hobiniz daha farklı noktalara getirip egonuzu daha fazla okşamanızı isteyecektir.
Chulo, chulo, menudo contraste. Una pasada.
Eventually, we're overcome with surprise at the variety of fish that can be hauled out of the waters of Madagascar.
Beautiful fish. Mangrove GT. ¡Oh, qué bonito, chaval! Y al agua.
They begin to bite two at a time.
¡Qué bonito, chaval! ¡Qué bonito! This is Madagascar.
Una pelea muy chula. Catch and release. Yes, direct.
1, 2, 3.
Free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dale.
Vamos, José. Vamos, Denu.
Ya está aquí.
There is no doubt as to the abundance and voracity of the fish of Madagascar.
Vamos. Ahí te viene, chaval. Un tiburón detrás, pare. ¡Oh, chaval! ¡Wow!
Beautiful fish.
Ok, José.
Mizio, the paradise of fishing. Ahí lo va.
Va.
Her şeyi sanki yeni baştan öğreniyor gibisiniz. Çünkü gerçekten zorlu bir süreç tropical fishing. Kesinlikle herkesin yaşaması gereken bir deneyim diye düşünüyorum.
Yeah. Okay, friend.
Jigging Ülkemizde 30-40 metrelerde jigging avları yaptık. Bunlar çok yorucu değildi ama burada bir amaçla bulunuyoruz. Zamanı çok iyi kullanmamız gerekiyor, çok efor sarf etmemiz gerekiyor ve jig derinliklerimiz yaklaşık 190 metreye kadar vardı. İnanılmaz zor şartlar. Böyle bir deneyimi daha önce hiç yaşamamıştım. Zorlandığımı itiraf edeceğim.
Intenté pescar como los demás, intenté pescar de pie, cuando yo necesito pescar sentado, debido a mi poca estabilidad en las piernas. Tengo pues las manos destrozadas, la espalda destrozada. A partir del primer día pues tengo dolores por todo el cuerpo.
José, no puedo más, tío. Tengo que parar. Se acabó.
El jigging a grandes profundidades, como hemos podido practicar aquí, es un reto para la condición física de una persona porque el repetir esas derivas a tanta profundidad destroza, la verdad.
Muy cansado, mucha profundidad y el pez increíble. Tropical fishing meets you, capta de ludo, Juan Manuel, the best skippers in the world.
Mission accomplished. After such an exhausting day, it seems the moment has arrived to return to the stability of terra firma. Walter and Jose enjoy the paradise by observing the arrival of Madagascar's flying foxes, enormous bats with a wingspan of more than a meter, approaching our huts to feed on the sweet fruits in the trees. It's a nature show that goes on until nightfall. Meanwhile, Hur has been preparing a Turkish supper for the group to help us spend a relaxing evening in the company of other fishermen.
Yes, I'm cooking in the kitchen in Madagascar. I'm cooking Turkish-style food because I miss them very much. And then I will cook the shrimp with butter and red pepper and garlic. It's perfect. Would you like to test it?
What an excellent way to end the day, with a pleasant aftertaste. We prepare now to discover more of the astounding natural world of Madagascar. To do this, we allow Thomas to be our guide as he takes us along a route with no shortage of small motorcycle taxis and old jalopies being slowed down by a certain degree of overbooking. The scenery becomes more exuberant as we approach our destination, a redoubt of the ever-shrinking tropical rainforest.
So now you are in Batuzavavi. At the Batuzavavi is a way to go to the Lukube Park. Is a national park. So to go to here, you take the pirogue. Pirogue is like a boat, small boat, traditional boat, and you go at the reserve.
We walk through the mangroves during low tide to get a closer look at the mode of transport that will take us into the heart of the forest. Walter realized at the beach that it wouldn't be easy for him to get to the boats. And so, in the end, he made a decision that nobody likes. Jose accompanies him to the nearest village, where he'll wait by himself for us to return.
Hello.
Voy para allá, venga, tío.
Bueno, uno tiene que aceptar las limitaciones que tiene, entonces pues no queda otra que resignarse y bueno, estoy seguro que José y que Jur van a vivir la experiencia por mí.
¡Aló, mentira que no! ¡Ay! Yo, chupaca, ti! ¡Ti! ¡Aló! ¡Aniejo, aniejo!
Navigating these archaic boats through the mangroves seems like a journey through time. In the distance, we spot the mountains, covered with the dense mantle of the damp forest. The lush greenery extends down to the very shoreline of the beach. We walk the last meters before arriving at the boundary of the rainforest, eager to experience the interior of an ecosystem that is becoming ever scarcer on the planet. It is then that the natural wonders begin to cross our path. The already familiar panther chameleon, emblematic of Madagascar and one of the largest species of chameleon, is numerous here too. And curiously enough, Madagascar is also home to the other extreme, the world's smallest species, which we can find hidden under the fallen leaves in this northern rainforest, the dwarf chameleon. This tiny chameleon, whose tail does not benefit from the prehensile capacity of its bigger brothers, doesn't reach even 1.5 centimeters in length in its adult phase. There are more animals existing in this forest that are difficult to see because of their diminutive size, while still others outdo even the chameleon in their mimetic abilities.
My name is Hero Plat. This one, and they sleep in Saint Ilaju.
The leaf-tailed gecko takes the art of disguise to an incredible extreme. Thanks only to the experience of Armand, our guide, we are able to discover a specimen in this Malagasy forest that never fails to astound.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Come here.
As if oblivious to our presence, a sportive lemur sits among the foliage and fixes its gaze on us. Or does it? Sportive lemurs are nocturnal, and its passive behavior seems to respond less to our presence than to its survival instinct, which helps it to go unseen by its predators, of which there are many in the forest. Just in front of us, one of the largest predators of this ecosystem slithers across the undergrowth, a sinuous danger that would give goosebumps to many. But not to Jose, who, instead of bolting away, stops to ponder.
Esto debe ser una pitón o una boa.
Indeed, Madagascar is not far from the African continent, the home of pythons, yet pythons do not inhabit these forests. Instead, their place is taken by the 3 species of boas. This is a large specimen of the boa madagascariensis, an enormous snake with predominantly terrestrial habits. The small lemur must be worrying more about this Madagascar tree boa. The other boa species that lives in these forests is the Dumeral's boa, which does not exceed 2 meters in length and which, like its constrictor cousins, does not possess venom and so is harmless to humans. In fact, in Madagascar, there are no snakes that pose a danger to humans by virtue of poison. Our expedition to the Madagascar rainforest is reaching its end. But there's an essential element of the Malagasy fauna that we haven't seen yet. Until now. The lemurs are watching us from the treetops.
Yeah. Yeah. Coming.
One of them even poses while it feeds. These are the black lemurs, so named for the color of the male's fur. Females, on the other hand, wear a brown coat. This species is endemic to the wet forests of the Madagascar northwest. The image before us may be fleeting, but it is authentic. We're seeing the symbol of Madagascar in its wildest habitat. The last fishing day of our Madagascar adventure. Today we plan to bottom fish with natural bait. With this technique, we might expect to surpass the catches of previous days, at least regarding the size of the fish.
Preparándonos para los grandes.
We're now heading toward the best fishing waters, farther from the coast than we've been up to now. As we cut through the water, something grabs Ludo's attention.
Oh, you have a tortu. Torture roga, you see?
Yeah.
You see?
Oh, yeah,
Yes, my friend. Look.
A sea turtle calmly takes in air on the surface. This is a green turtle, a magnificent creature of great size that populates all of the world's tropical seas. It's assuring to be able to observe a species that is in extreme danger of extinction. We hope that this specimen, which has just crossed our path, is heading for a brighter future. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to cast our bait into the depths to see if the fish are biting. The underwater cameras reveal that there's activity below, and the first to bite is a grouper on Hoer's line. The quick response bodes well and cheers everyone up.
Buranın en başlıca balıklarından, büyük balıklarından, yakalamayı hedeflediğimiz balıklarından GT ve Grouper'ı öncelikle dile getirebilirim.
What you want?
It's amazing experience, really.
La línea de Hoer.
Voy a cacharro, tío.
Qué precioso, macho.
La gran diferencia con respecto a la pesca que practico en España, lógicamente, son el tamaño de las especies. O sea, las capturas son infinitamente superiores porque por vivir en una zona que no es tropical no disponemos de tallas tan grandes en los peces.
The activity in the depths below continues its frenetic pace, and the biting begins. This time, it's Walter's line.
Lo que más me ha gustado de estas peces, pues bueno, que cuando tienen un tamaño considerable y sacarlos de 60, 70, incluso 90 metros de profundidad, son verdaderas locomotoras. O sea, yo no he tenido nunca un pez que me diera una pelea tan explosiva y tan bonita como aquí.
The fish attack the bait on Jose's line with great voraciousness. A quick reaction on the part of the fisherman, and the unwary animal has no time to perceive the trick.
Madagaskar'a gelmeden önce hem burayla bilgilenmek adına hem de gelme planımızdan önce birçok video izlemiştik ve gerçekten bu videolara hep imrenerek baktık. Hep böyle avlar yapmayı hayal ettik. Yapıp yapamayacağımız da şüpheliydi. Çünkü çok ciddi bir fizik kondisyon gerektiren bir disiplin bu. Çok istedik. Biz de hayal ettik ve sonunda Madagaskar'dayız.
A young sandbar shark has bitten the hook.
Wait.
Throwing this fish back to the sea means having to comply with a strange ritual. Although we asked, no one explained to us the idea behind striking the snout before letting the fish go. It looks like Walter's got a good one.
Sí. Stop. ¡Oh, chaval!
In addition, the fish seem to get bigger as the day wears on.
Sí, señor, chaval. Wow. Yeah.
Yes!
Wow.
Yeah! Beautiful!
Wow. Wow. Increíble.
Our efforts to return every fish to its environment in good shape almost always pay off. In this case, we oxygenate the gills before letting it go. Every fish that recovers is a source of joy.
I happy because it's not dead.
Me vengo a vivir aquí.
Thanks to the underwater cameras, we know that today Hur was on the verge of hooking a large shark. Too much tackle that could not match up to the task.
Go, brother! Oh!
This is the third day in Madagascar fishing. It's going good now, but so tired. It's amazing performance necessary here.
The fish of Madagascar have worn Hur out. However, at this point in the day, no one even imagines that the best is yet to come.
Sí.
Esto no es un pez, esto es un tren de mercancías. Esto es una piedra. Son dos trenes. What do you have?
Walter and Jose's lines have been visited by two nice pieces, undoubtedly. There are high expectations to see what's awaiting at the end of the line. Walter takes another fine GT specimen.
Oh! Oh! Oh! Oh! Mi madre vaya bigardo, José.
Meanwhile, Jose continues with his own personal struggle.
No, frena, por favor.
Este me va a matar, tío. Este me va a matar.
No me extraña que la gente venga a intentar pescar un GT, porque es espectacular la pelea que da. Yo no he sentido en una caña una potencia tan grande como esa. De tamaño de capturas he batido todos mis récords, sí, todos, absolutamente todos. En Galicia no tenemos la posibilidad de coger estos peces.
We're quite anxious to discover the surprise waiting at the other end of Jose's line. A magnificent grouper that puts the icing on the cake for our fishing trip to Madagascar.
C'est les poissons pilotes.
One, two, three, up!
Yeah, my friend!
Good fish.
The Indian Ocean of Madagascar has been generous. It has shown us its kinder side and bestowed on us impressive fish, which, grateful for the thrilling moments they've offered us, we always return to the sea. Night creeps up on us, and we're in the middle of nowhere, so it's time to go back to home base. As we delight in the marvelous sunset on the horizon, we turn the rudder toward home. We leave for home this very afternoon, and the moment has come to look back and review what our adventure in Madagascar has meant. But for Hur, the experience hasn't ended yet. During our stay here, he's been wanting to visit one of the villages near our base. He was not about to leave Madagascar without taking home something from the heart of the Malagasys.
Madagaskar'da tabii ki öncelikle balık amaçlı geldik ama çok enteresan bir ülke, ilginç bir ülke Madagaskar. Tamamen alışmış olduğumuz hayatımızın dışında cereyan eden bir yaşam var burada. Ve doğal olarak da burada köyü gezmek istedik. İnsanlar nasıl yaşıyorlar, ne yapıyorlar. Ve bir günümüzü buna ayırdık. Gerçekten insanlar çok mutlular. Örneğin bulunduğumuz ada üzerinde insanlar doğumundan ölümüne kadar bu adadan hiçbir yere çıkmamışlar. Uç noktada beklentileri olmadığı için de kendilerini çok mutlu hissediyorlar. Ama kaldığımız bu alanda gördüğünüz gibi bu barakalarda kalıyoruz.
We can think of no better way to take our leave of this marvelous place than to dance to the sound of happy music. Happy and open, like the people of this nation, who now send us off, but whom we will always wish to see again.
Buraya gelmeden önce Madagaskar birçok insanın olduğu gibi benim de hayalimdi. Ve bu hayalimi gerçekleştirdiğim için çok mutluyum. Bunu sağlayan insanlara da, katkısı olanlara da çok içten teşekkürlerimi iletiyorum. Burada sevdiğim arkadaşlarım Jose ve Walter'la birlikte bulunmak bizim için bir hayaldi ama bu hayalimiz gerçek oldu. The fishing is a lifestyle for me.
Tropical fishing! Yeah! Woo! Incredible! Incredible!